Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy start of a brand new week. Welcome to Wealthy Monday. We're going to have this incredible conversation this morning about clarity. I'm going to wait for you all to join, whether you're watching live or watching the replay, watching on YouTube, Instagram, all the places. Hang on one quick second. There we go. I think I got it now. Okay. All right. So if you're coming in, just say hi so I know that you're here. I'm going to go ahead and get started because I'm going to keep this as brief as possible this morning. We came out of the weekend. We did our money manifested boards. How many of you were there on Saturday and like your board is done? Let me know in the comments. You did your board. Hey, Gia, you did your board and it's done. This is probably the simplest money manifesting board I have made in the history of all time. I probably have 5 pictures on the entire thing because I'm so crystal clear about what I'm calling in this year in terms of all things money, finances, all the good stuff that, comes with the energy of money. So let me know in the comments, did you finish your manifesting board? Hey, Helene. Hey, Tanya. All right. So here we go. This morning, we're going to talk about clarity, and specifically, if you're looking to manifest more money, you want to 10x your income, you just want to up level your success, and you have that feeling of, why is it not working? I'm doing all the things, I'm doing everything I should be doing, and it just feels like something's off. I'm not getting the results that I want. And here's a kicker. I'm not getting the results I see everybody else getting. What's up with me? What's wrong with me? So let's just start right there. Nothing wrong with you, just a few tweaks. And one of the biggest tweaks that's like the first step in whether it's manifesting, up-leveling your success, getting the income that you desire is clarity. Success in all things begins with clarity, begins with you being clear. We've had 2 VIP sessions over the last 30 days. So at the end of December, we did Create 2025. And we talked about everybody wants to 10x their income. And you would be shocked. Everybody says that it's like the greatest buzzword ever. And they don't know what 10x of their income actually is. So that's alarming. Like if you're walking around saying, I want this thing, but you're not crystal clear on the exact number that 10x of your income would be, that's a really good place to start. So we talked about that in December. And then on Saturday in the VIP for the money manifesting party, we talked about, okay, I want to 10x my income, but what is that going to look like in terms of getting really clear about how that money is going to make a difference in my life? How is it going to give me my dream life? What does my dream life actually cost? Because maybe I'm going for 10x my income, but my dream life is actually 5x. Or maybe my dream life is 50x, I don't know, whatever the number is. But if you're not clear, it doesn't matter how many times you want to X your income. If you're not really clear on what the actual number is and how it's going to change your life, the way it's going to give you your desired life, then you've got what I would call a weak desire. And this is where most people will say they're just not getting the results that they want. They're trying everything, and I can guarantee you this, the degree of clarity that they have is small. They are not clear. If that's you, then just take it as, just take ownership. Like, that's me, Tasha. I can guarantee you, I'm not really clear. I don't have the degree of clarity that I need to get the results that I want. And I brought this to show to you, right? So this is a sieve. In Jamaica, we call this a strainer. And I want you to think about you wanting to get a result in your business. You want to manifest something. You want to manifest some next level success, whether it's financially or however you define your next level of success. Your lack of clarity to get that result is like that desire that you say you want, having to come through this sieve. You have so many either contrary, distracting thoughts, lack of clarity. You're all over the place, and it has to go, look at this, it has to get through all of these different thoughts that you have and ideas and just not being clear. And so what happens is you are going to get a diluted result, period, the end. I hope that makes sense, because this is one of the things that I see so many women struggling with. So I want to talk about three ways that a lack of clarity is going to get in the way of you getting the financial results that you want this year. Ready? Here we go. Number one way, let me get this out of the way. Number one way it's going to cost you is you will not have the essential of getting a result, especially if you're using the laws of the universe. You cannot manifest if you're not clear on the outcome. You will not be able to achieve what is needed as step number one, which is a burning desire. We've all read the books, we've watched the videos, we've heard all the gurus. If you have weak clarity around what you want to achieve, to have, or to experience, your desire is also weak. And if you have a weak desire, you're going to send weak and inconsistent messages out to the universe. And the universe is going to respond, because the universe responds to the signals that you send, to the vibration, to the energy, to the thoughts. And so if you are unclear as to what you want, you're here today, gone tomorrow, I think it's this, maybe not, like, you are going to send weak signals out, and the universe is going to respond, and it's going to give weak results. You're not going to get the results with the ease and speed that you want if you're not clear. So when you see people manifesting fast and easy, I promise you, they are crystal clear, like intense clarity. And so that's number one. It's costing you. You're going to have weak desire, and therefore weak results. Here is the one that really breaks my heart, that a lot of people do not realize. And actually, so I'm going to tell you number two in a second. I want to go back to number one. When you are not clear, you have a weak desire. And the other thing about that is you're like, well, what should I be clear about? And the first thing that comes to your mind is, well, I should be clear about what I want. I should be clear. Like, Tasha, I don't have clarity around what to do. I don't have clarity around when to do it. But this, and that's all very logical. The biggest piece that I see people missing on clarity when it comes to applying the laws of the universe is you're not spending any time being clear about how you want to feel. So can you all type that? Clarity on how I want to feel. Go ahead and type that in the chat so that I know everybody here gets that. Yes, you need clarity on what you want. Yes, you need clarity around how to do it, all of that good stuff, the outcome that you want, the result that you want. But you also have to get really clear on how you want to feel. So can you all go ahead and type that in the comments? Let me know. I have to get clarity on how I want to feel. Because what I realized is I was really clear on, oh yeah, I want $1 billion. I want a big house. I want all this stuff. And then I noticed it was not happening as quickly because I didn't have a feeling associated with it. And your feeling energy is the most powerful signal to the universe around your desire. It's the reason why when you get frustrated, when you're angry, you get more of the thing to get you angry, because the feeling, the energy comes from the feeling. So it's not just that logical mind, okay, I want $1 million this year. I want 10% increase in my success. It's not just that. It's how do I want to feel about this? What is the feeling I'm going to achieve? Okay. All right, great. So I see you all typing. Instagram, YouTube, make sure you're typing too. How do I want to feel? The other number two is you will overwork if you do not have clarity. So if you find yourself just constantly busy, it's overworking is your way of compensating for a lack of clarity. When you are not crystal clear on what you want, you will not be able to focus on what to do. And so what happens is, because you're not clear about what you want, you get busy doing everything and its mother, and you're just overworking, grabbing at all of these things, trying to get a result and trying to use your effort, because you're not clear. I promise you, intense clarity is like a wind behind your sails. You don't need to row the boat, right? You don't need to overwork and row the boat. When you are crystal clear, the wind moves you. The energy of your clarity gives you momentum. Okay, so I want you all to just take a note of that. Like, am I being busy? Am I overworking and being busy because I am not clear, because I am lacking clarity? Yeah, there you go. Mia. Mia says, well, grab my edges then, snatch my edges. When you are clear on what you want, trust me, you are also clear on what to do. You are laser focused on what to do. You're not busy doing everything in its mother trying to create the result. Here's the other piece. When you lack clarity, here's the thing it's going to cost you. You are going to lack confidence, self-confidence, because you're not making progress, because you're not clear. And we're human. Eventually, if you're just not getting the results, you start not believing, you start not trusting the process. But the ultimate cost is you don't believe in yourself, because your lack of clarity is causing you to not make progress. And what do? You say, it's me. I'm doing something wrong. I'm not enough. I am all these things. And you make yourself wrong when the true culprit is your lack of clarity. All right. So Keetra's like, she just called me out. Leslie said I just called her out. Oh my gosh. So is there anyone here who feels like, Tasha, you're on the money? I really can see how my lack of self-confidence comes from the fact that I'm really not clear and I'm not making progress. Anybody want to be like the brave soul to go, that's me. I'll call myself out. I can look back, like history leaves clues. So I can look back and see the times where I was not clear. Deanna, thank you, Deanna. Deanna's like, yeah, you're definitely right. I was not clear. I was not focused on what I needed to do. Therefore, I was not getting results. And ultimately, the only thing I can point the finger at is me. So I made myself wrong. I made that I wasn't good enough at this, that, or the next thing. I wasn't smart enough. I wasn't, bubbly enough for all these things. And the truth is, when I stripped all of that away, I just wasn't clear on what I wanted. When I'm clear, trust me, move out of the way, because heaven and earth is going to shake for me to get what I want. But I'm not special. The same thing happens for all of us. That clarity, I read a quote on Saturday. That's one of my favorite quotes from Goth. And it says, the moment one definitely commits, the moment you are so clear on what you want, and that's number 4, my fourth thing about what it costs you. If you're not clear on what you want, you can't commit to it. So type that. Lack of clarity equals lack of commitment. Lack of clarity equals lack of commitment. Lack of clarity equals lack of commitment. When you are not committed, eventually you're going to give up. It's just human nature. You're going to move on to something else. And I cannot tell you how many women, I've been doing this for 12 years. I cannot tell you how many women have not gotten the results that they wanted because they didn't stick to it. They gave up. I haven't given up. I've stayed the course for 12 years. Does that mean every single day has been rosy? No. Trust and believe? No. A loud no. It's not. But I am so clear. I am so clear on what I'm here to do, why I'm here to do it, what my desires are, that clarity keeps me committed no matter what. And also, one of the things that I affirm constantly, I commit to my commitments. I commit to my commitments. But what helps me to commit to my commitments, like we're in resolution season, right? I always talk about that. So we made commitments on January 1st, and it's January, what date is it? January 13th. And how committed are you really? But what you can do to help yourself be committed is to be crystal clear on what you want. Put it in front of you everywhere you go. You don't want to walk around my house or be in my office. There are signs and wonders everywhere. There is a sheet right behind my computer here. There's a manifested board in my bathroom. I got it on my phone. Everywhere my eyes can see, I have constant reminders of what I want, why I want it, right? What I'm doing, all of it. I commit to my commitments. Absolutely. So ladies, if you have been stressing, if you've been worried, concerned, trying to figure it out, that's the thing, is we're trying to figure out why we're not getting results, why it's not happening as fast and as easy. And the culprit is a lack of commitment. So there's 4 things that a lack of commitment is costing you. And I just want to remind you. So as you start this year, we're still in January, we're only 13 days in. You're like, you know what? I'm going to spend today getting crystal clear what I want, why I want it, and how I want to feel. So number 1, if you're not clear, you will not have a burning desire. You're going to have a weak desire, and a weak desire equals weak results. So number 1, the thing that not being clear is costing you is you can't have a strong desire. And if you know anything about how the laws of the universe works, or manifesting, or energy, and how that's the thing that brings you the results, if you have a weak signal, you get weak results. You have to have a burning desire. We've all read the books. We read The Secret. We've read them. We've listened to Joe Dispenza. We've done it all. We know. It's not that you don't know. You have to have a burning desire, which comes from being laser clear about what you want. So number 1, you cannot have a burning desire. Number 2, you will overwork because you're not clear. Number 3, you're going to have a lack of confidence. And number 4, you won't commit. You can't be committed to the result. And if you don't have those 4 things, if you don't have a burning desire, if you're not like going with the flow and allowing the wind to be behind your sail, if you are not confident, if you are not committed, then the results are not going to come with the speed and ease that you desire. All right. So that's the price. Like I say, you get to choose. You can continue to be unclear, and that's okay. But just ask yourself, am I okay with the cost of my lack of clarity? That's the real question. Am I okay with what it's costing me? Right? Okay. Having said all that, on Saturday, I made this incredible offer. I made 2 offers on Saturday. The first one was, I have this intense desire to talk about the divine, wealthy feminine. All of 2024, in my goddess group, in the groups, that I serve women, this thing about being feminine and having soft success just kept coming up and coming up, because we're ambitious, high achieving women. And we have a tendency to be very, very much in our masculine to create results. And it's causing us to be exhausted. It's causing us to be controlling. It's causing us to, actually use way more effort than is needed, because the thing that breaks my heart is we actually need more support around how to be feminine in creating wealth and creating success. It's heartbreaking to say to a group of women, okay, let's tap into our feminine. And it feels like I'm speaking Greek. And I understand, because I grew up relying on my masculine energy to create results. So if somebody would have said this to me 12 years ago, I'd be like, be feminine. What are you talking about? Put makeup on, wear high heels, and show more leg? Like what? How is that going to help me be successful when I sit at home all day? Like like be attractive to men? Is that what you mean? Be weak? That's not it at all. So we need a deeper understanding of the divine, wealthy feminine. I am making an invitation for you to come have a conversation about this on Friday. If you're interested, I didn't even type this. I'm going to put it here, but type the word feminine. Hang on. I'm sorry, not feminine. Type the word divine. Okay, hang on. There we go. Type the word divine in the comments. Hopefully you can all see that. If you're watching on Instagram, just type the word, DM me the word divine, and you are going to get, there we go, Frolic. You're going to get a message from me that will allow you to register to get all of the information, how to join us on Zoom, all of that on Friday at 12 Eastern. So the conversation is how to tap into your feminine superpower to experience soft success. And I promise you, you're not only going to be successful in your business, this is going to carry over into your relationships. One of my friends, I was talking to her last week and just giving her some support and coaching. And I said, listen, right now, you need to go into your feminine. And she said, is that going to get me a Bentley? I'm just asking. So I'm telling my husband about this. And he said, you tell her, yes, it absolutely gets you a Bentley. Right? I don't know what Tony has planned, but I know God, universe, source, the ultimate divine masculine wants us to be more in our feminine so we can receive soft success. So if you're interested, that's my invitation. Type the word divine. Come get the information to get registered. I will see you on Friday at 12 Eastern. I also, in the VIP, I made an invitation for the women who want to be supported this year in upgrading your money mindset, changing your relationship with money so that it shows up. Whatever's going on inside is going to show up on the outside, right? So if you know my money mindset is like a 2 out of 10, a 3 out of 10, it is not aligned to the wealth and the financial results that I want. I got to change things. I got to upgrade. I got to totally get a whole makeover on my mindset. Then I made an invitation on Saturday, allowing for the first time ever, if you want, you can come experience the first 30 days of my Wealth Ascension Collective. We start February 3rd, and we are sending out the materials on Friday after the call. So if you were there, if you're getting the emails, please register so you can get your beautiful box. We can ship everything out to you. If you're not on the list by Friday afternoon, we can't accept you into the program. Like, doors closed because we have to mail the materials. First time ever. You don't have to commit to the whole thing if you don't want to. You're going to want to, but you can at least come for this first 30 days. That is my gift to the entire community for 2025. Right? There is a cost, and I have made it as affordable as I possibly can. Check your emails. I've emailed about it. If you want more information, email support@tashachen.com. If you didn't get the emails, just send an email to us. We'll send you the details. Support@tashachen.com. Otherwise, I'll see you Friday. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about the program on Friday too. I'll see you Friday though at 12 Eastern. Go have a great day, everyone. Have a great week. See you Friday at 12. Bye.